Next up, we have Dr. Lonnie Herman. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, I know Dr. Lonnie Herman personally, just like I know all these doctors personally, but Dr. Lonnie Herman is amazing. And I got to know him because of my mom, Pearl. Many people from This Is a Team and family know my mom, Pearl. And that's why we got started with LifeWave, because we saw a great breakthrough with her health. But Dr. Lonnie Herman was also a contributor that helped a lot with my mom's health journey. Now, he's a creator of quantum resonant medicine, functional neurology, functional immunology, and functional neurochemistry. This guy is probably one of the top 5 smartest people I know in my life, and I know a lot of brilliant people. So, Dr. Lonnie Herman, welcome to This Is It Team Doctors Panel. We're so honored to have you here today. Great to see you, my friend.
Hello, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Good to see you both.
Wow, you're looking good. I hope your pup's doing well. So, we have a couple questions for you. Are you ready to rock?
Yes.
Okay. So, you know, you love the patches, right? And you love all the patches, as most people, when they start with X39, that's always that's what I introduced you to first, probably on our very first conversation. I'm like, you got to try this, the X39, because that's what we lead the conversation with. So when you have that X39 in your hand, I know that you believe so strongly in that. And also you believe in some of the other patches that we have. Tell us why you recommend X39, and maybe some of the other patches to your patients. Why do you do it? Because you have a big practice.
Right there.
Yeah.
X39, it just gets right to the core of everything for the body. We need stem cells to help the body repair itself, to grow, to stay young. One of my patients, I saw her bone density panel that she had run. Now, she bought the X39. Her bone density score had improved. She went from having osteoporosis and coming out of that with this patch. So it really got to the core of everything, down to the stem cells in the bone that was repairing the bone. But really, it was the first day with you when you met my mother in the clinic, and her, within 5 minutes of you putting the patch on her, the pain in her feet had decreased, like it was like 90 or so percent less. And it just shocked me. How could this even happen? So, and it was also from the recordings that you had sent me of David Schmidt speaking. It just made sense because my work is all about frequency, to heal the body. So it all just worked together. It just, again, the stem cells really help the body stay young and repair, and that's what it's all about for me.
Yeah. You know what I love? I love that I brought my mom to you for you to help, because you do all of this incredible stuff with quantum resonant medicine. And then while I was in the clinic that day, I helped your mom. And
Mhm.
so you helped my mom, I helped your mom. See how this
But
works, Dr.
it was
Lonnie?
just incredible. I remember
Yeah.
looking at it like, is it this simple?
Yeah, it couldn't be this simple. And I remember your mom, she was pretty much almost dancing in the waiting room there. So that was very
Yeah.
exciting to see her, like you said, go from the numbness and the pain and all of that. And I think for a second, you were a little bit in disbelief in the lobby that day. I remember looking at your face, you're thinking, I have spent years trying to help this woman, and here this little technology that Renita just threw on her. So
She was
simple, take off the
walking
back of the sticker.
faster. She felt better. She's walking faster, and she became a great avid, she bought them and she loves them. Yeah.
Yeah, now she's earning the incentive trips with you. I love it. So,
I loved it, Dr. Lonnie, because all of us can relate to that, right? We're always trying to help each other, especially our family members, and the extensive experience and knowledge that you have, and helping your mom. And then someone just comes along, introduces something that takes seconds to implement, and then within minutes, completely change. And I remember her just looking at you going, oh my gosh, and
Yeah.
you're just, I remember the look on your face, just like, oh my gosh, this is,
No, it was incredible.
this is happening. It's great.
just touch on for a second, because you talked about how frequency medicine is everything. And in your practice, you do a lot. In addition to the patches, you do a lot. Would you just kind of just elaborate a little bit on all that? Because I want people to understand that the secrets of the universe are sound, light, and frequency, right? And when we understand frequency, it affects everything in our body. And so we're coming into this time now. I saw you for the first time, 4 or 5 years ago, Dr. Lonnie, where people really weren't having these conversations quite yet. It was almost like odd if they were, but now it's becoming mainstream. So can you tell a little bit about the frequency that you do at your clinic that you have here in Florida?
Yeah, thank you. It's I understand from the immunology point of view that there were different infections and toxins that get into the body that made the disease happen, whether it's mercury in the brain or parasites in the liver, for example. Or so we make these specific customized remedies, we'll call them, that actually target that toxin right in the brain or target that infection right in the organ to help the person's body actually neutralize those toxins and infections and get them out of the body. And then we see just a rapid restoration of their health. Uh, some recent research that I've been involved in actually resets the electron spin around the atom, which is fascinating. But that's for a whole another discussion. But we're seeing some amazing things happen with that. But it all comes right back to every different part of the body has its own specific frequency, and every different cell, every different function, biochemical reactions have their own specific frequencies. So there are certain frequencies that we need in order to make these biochemical systems run that you can only get from these patches. They're stable in my clinic. They're stable with my own life. You need, in my opinion, and this is me, I love the X39, but I suffered a terrible shoulder tear in the gym, and I could barely lift my arm. And I used the X39, but also in conjunction with the energy enhancer patch. I was able to go to the gym. I was able to do every exercise. The whole condition disappeared. I didn't have to get surgery. I didn't need physical therapy. There was nothing else that I was doing. Everything else that I did in my clinic, it didn't work for the shoulder, but only the specific frequencies combined of the X39 and the energy enhancer patch for me is what helped my shoulder. And I never had a problem with them.
Wow, I love that story. And I remember that happening. And I want to say we don't treat, cure, prevent disease. We're not on here
True.
telling you we're making medical claims. He's
I
telling you his
know.
personal testimony about what happened. But I'm going to tell you that same combination that you just mentioned. I've heard other people that were weight trainers with shoulder stuff using that same combo you just said. And it's like almost like miraculous where they were the tightness, the rigidity, the range of motion was really decreased, and they put the X39 on, and they put a set of those energy enhancers on, and it was just like miraculous. So thank you for sharing that personal testimony that you've had. Okay, I got a quick question. So you do a lot at your facility, and I've been there multiple times. I know exactly what you do. You're incredible. And so why is this patch so easy to use? I mean,
Uh,
compared to everything else that you're doing.
Number one, it doesn't cost much. Number two, you just put a sticker on the body, whether it's on my neck or somewhere else, because it works systemically. And your body is producing infrared energy anyway, and it's releasing that infrared into the environment around you. This patch acts like a mirror, and you put it on your skin, and all it's doing is literally for a couple of dollars a day, it's sending your own energy back into your body. You're either letting that energy escape and lose it and not benefit from it, or you actually have it as a mirror, the patch on your body, that will send your own infrared back in a different frequency back into your body for you to benefit from what you're producing anyway, and you're losing it. Why not actually put it back in and actually help your body become younger, stronger, healthier? So it's real simple.
Wow, that is such a good visual. Like you're just losing the energy, like it's just oozing out of you, and might as well harness that. And like you said, reflect it back in a specific spectrum of light to
Right.
your advantage,
Yeah.
basically, right? If not, you're just kind of, walking around losing all your energy all day.
It's the only thing that I know that does it, because people can take that supplements of GHKCU, but it's not getting right. It's just not doing what this does. And certain things with digestive, acids in the stomach and so on, they destroy some of these supplements and they can't actually get the benefit. My work is to put the actual frequency right into the organ with the frequency embedded in water. We're able to just give it to the person that way. It bypasses every system. There's nothing standing in the way of when you give the body the exact frequency that it wants. And this patch does that. It's so simple. And nothing else in the market that I've looked at does that. So
Yeah, you're going to wear it forever. What's interesting about you remind me of David Schmidt, where it's all about frequency, light, and water, right?
mhm.
Because just what you're saying. And so you're talking the same language, and the user ease, the user affordability, the user friendliness of it. I know that you've sponsored doctors and pharmacists and amazing, incredible people around the world, Dr. Lonnie, because you hang with those people. And again, just like I said with the previous interviews, we're attracting the very best doctors, physicians, naturopaths, homeopaths, you name it, quantum resonant medicine, incredible physicians like you around the world. I mean, when your caliber of people are coming to LifeWave and sharing this technology, I think it says a lot. So you answered the final question I was going to ask, which are you going to wear the patches daily?
I do every day.
Will
And for
you
the
ever
rest of my
quit?
life.
Yeah,
I wear it every day and for the rest of my life. There's no
Still.
reason. It's so easy to put on. And
I love-
it's cheap. I mean, literally, it's so inexpensive. There's like, why not have it part of my life? It's like
absolutely.
eating food to survive, drinking water to survive, have the patch.
Wow. There you have it, you guys. Dr. Lonnie Herman, you're a blessing. It's so great to see your smiling face again. I'm so overjoyed that you're wearing the technology still, and all the things that you do to help everybody. And it's so funny. I come in and help your sweet mom. Tell that beautiful woman I
Yep.
said hello. Okay.
I will. Thank you.
All right. Thank
Thanks,
you for
Dr.
being
Lonnie.
on today.